Hello, stargazers, and welcome to sensuous and lush Taurus season. I hope you've got something yummy in your bellies and something fuzzy to wrap yourself around because we're going to dive into what is happening in the sky of Taurus right now, especially for the new moon, which is happening today on May 26th, 2025. It is still Taurus season in the true visible sky. You all know this already. But, just in case you don't, it's a good thing to come back to. It's a good thing to come back to what is actually there and visible in the sky. For today's collective reading, I am going to be looking at what is happening in the sky for the new moon and letting you know how that relates to your life, your business, your art, your family, your creations, your beautiful sacred journey on this planet. Let's go. So here is the true visible sky tonight for the Taurus new moon. You can see the sun and the moon there are joined together in the ear of Taurus. And this is a profound reminder to deeply listen, to listen to others, but first and foremost, and most of all, to listen to yourself, to deeply hear yourself when you're speaking, and to be aware of the way that you talk about yourself, what you're actually asking for when you're communicating, what your tone is. Just it's kind of like a self-awareness practice, but also an opportunity to listen to what it is that you need, what your body needs, and to move forward in that way. With Mercury super close by, this can be a very large indication of mental health coming up as something to really process, and mental health being something that actually is in the body, right? So often they talk about, they being the health and wellness collective, about how so much of our well-being and our mental health comes in our digestion, right? Where a lot of our serotonin is actually produced is in our digestive tract. So if you're eating foods that are inflammatory, you don't have enough probiotics, prebiotics, or your digestion's not working well, you're not going to feel very good about yourself. But also think about it, like if you're not digesting food well, how well are you digesting life's experiences, right? Life's trials and tribulations, ups and downs, highs and lows, and traumas and tantalizing beautiful moments. It's all really an opportunity to deeply get into the body and see how much more you can enjoy anything and everything. So Taurus is a real big opportunity to get into the body, to feel the sensuality of being present in the moment, to feel the beauty of a petal or a leaf unfolding and unfurling and growing bigger during this season if you're up here in the spring, or to notice the beauty of all the fruit and all the vegetables that grew in your garden or that were available at your local farmers market for those of you in autumn in the south. It's really being with the earth and being in praise and in union with the earth, but also with your own body, being grateful for how your body moves and how it walks and how it can make food and hug your baby and hold your lover and do so much for you and type and create things and make magic and think and sing and talk and dance and do everything for you. It truly is your sacred temple. And so often we can be so hard on our bodies. And so much of our negative self-talk is about our bodies and our capability and what we do with our bodies, but we don't take a moment to be really grateful for our shins and our quads and our ankles and our fingers and our fingertips and our noses and our mouths and our teeth, especially our teeth, because teeth represent our value. And this is right near in the jawline, especially if you grind like I do, or you have a lot of tension in the back of your jaw. It's this sensation again of like, this is your first point of digestion. This is your first point of taking in food and being able to digest something fully, is the back of your jaw. And so really take this moment to like, chew on this, chew on how is it that you can be more present with your own body? How can you listen more profoundly to yourself, to your body, and to what it is that you want? And what would just feel good? What would feel sensual? What would feel sexual? What would feel lovely? What would feel pleasurable? What would be beautiful? What would be so delicious to experience and to notice about life? And maybe it's like a once a week meal that you make, and you make something new, or you go out, or you have friends come over for a potluck or a theme night or whatever it might be, or you make something with your partner, or you take a bath, or you put on a face mask, or you really just, or you make your own face mask or skincare or body care, and you really just notice the beauty all around you in your decor, in the food, in the body products that you use, and also in your own magical, mystical body. And the last thing I'll say is you can see Jupiter here is right in where the hand of Orion is coming in. It's leaving the horns of Taurus. And this is a big opportunity. It's kind of like shining all around Taurus, is the ideas that you're coming up with now and what is gaining clarity in your mind from this deep attunement to yourself and your body is a big expansive opportunity, right? Your deepest potential for prosperity and really deeply living in alignment with what you really want, not what society tells you, not what Instagram says, not what your dad told you when you were a kid, but what your heart and what your inner child would be so blessed and blissed out to experience. You'd be like, yes, yes, this is my life, with deep gratitude. It's effortless to it would be effortless to live in gratitude from living that deep, profound life that you most envision. And it doesn't have to be hugely out there goals. It can be really simple, what makes you actually feel fulfilled and grateful for your life. But this Jupiter expansive point in the hands of Orion is you get to take your future into your own hands, and you get to meet the people and the community in your life that will help you make your dreams come true, and you get to help make theirs come true. So it's a really powerful time to get together with like-minded people to create art, to create more community, to create more friendships, to create. I have an awesome moms group where we meet once a week and we do cold dips alternating between the ocean and freshwater. It is so much fun. And so there's so much opportunity here in our hands with us being able to create the future before us. Let me know what you're feeling and what you're sensing and what you're wanting to create below, and what listening to yourself is really giving you. And remember to have a lot of fun with it. It gets to be pleasurable. If that reading really spoke to you and you want even more insight on today's new moon and how to deeply embody the magic of Taurus as well as all of the astrological cycles, then join me inside of Cosmic Year, my yearly container where you get a once a month or once a solar cycle drop of readings like this with even more in depth. And we talk about the human design as well, and you get a monthly activation practice to really deeply embody the power of each solar season and each constellation. It is such a great place to play. Go below and check it out. If you have any questions, send me a DM at Sonia or True Star Systems. All of my love. If you enjoyed this video, it's always stellar to subscribe and get in the orbit. Ring the bell notification icon to know when the next cosmic training and teaching and reading is coming your way. I'm sending you so much love and thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful Taurus season.